The dust isn't going to settle in on Pakistan's boycott drama leading up to the T20 World Cup, one that is derailing the build-up to any ICC tournament. And while this comes as no surprise here, the fact that Pakistan continues to repeat their ploys with almost no success is what astounds many. So the story we're getting you today is about Pakistan and the art of U-turns, how they react and respond with fury almost instantly, only to retract with the tail tucked right between their legs. Now, Pakistan was a cricketing superpower. They had heroes that they could look up to, heroes who defined their DNA. They developed a rich sporting culture. They had enigma and played with purpose. All of that, sadly, seems to be a distant memory now. It's become part of folklore, the kind that makes you wonder, did that all actually play out? Did that all actually happen at all? The reason I say this is because Pakistan's actions over the last few years has unraveled their own cricketing fabric, bringing them, their very cricketers, to disrepute. And it all starts with the rush of blood, resulting in loud threats that ultimately fizzle out. For example, Asia Cup. Let's begin there. This is a country that was miffed because India did not shake hands with them after the match. So they decided suddenly to just sit in their hotel rooms and not get to a stadium for a game that was set to take place, a match that was scheduled, that broadcasters and organizers had invested in. Big money is riding on it, and all that drama for nothing because they eventually got to the stadium and played that match. And this is what I'm getting at. Why give in to these impulsive reactions and moves when the ultimate result is to only cave in? Take the Asia Cup trophy episode in itself, the famous trophy that really showcased the tournament in poor light. The PCB chief, who's the country's interior minister, Mohsin Naqvi, just walked off with it right after the final, and now what? Nothing more to it. It's pretty much just a silverware that has lost all relevance in the larger scheme of things. A few of Pakistan's cricketing voices have also now chimed in, saying while they do not want sports and politics to mix, they stand by their government's decision to boycott the India match in the T20 World Cup.
A tough but necessary stand by our government. Principles must come before commercial interest. The selective influence in world cricket needs to end for the game to truly be global.
I've always believed that cricket can open doors when politics closes them. Regrettably, Pakistan won't play India at the T20 World Cup, but I stand behind my government's decision. This is the moment for ICC to lead and prove through decisions, not statements, that it is impartial, independent and fair to every member.
Well, that's coming from a player who himself made a U-turn after announcing his retirement, and one who was seen wearing army outfits during a celebratory parade after the whole India-Pakistan standoff post the Pahalgam terror attack. India's former captain, of course, hits the nail on the head when he aptly sums up Pakistan's state of mind.
I think if you withdraw at the last moment, that is an issue. If you withdraw earlier on, that's another matter altogether. What's new in this? We all know Pakistan cricketers retire and then 4 days later they take back their retirement, saying our fans told us to play more. This might happen again.
And that's the bottom line there, isn't it? Pakistan's repeated revolts just feel like an act to grab attention with no sense of accountability, and many of their own not wanting to stand up to a regime that has blinders on, with no real purpose or end game in sight. Why are they boycotting this T20 World Cup game? They do not have a bone to pick with the ICC. They only benefit from the International Cricket Council. To think they are doing all this to gain some brownie points from a country that isn't even playing the World Cup this edition, Bangladesh, sounds all too ridiculous, doesn't it? All of this grandstanding, knowing that they are the ones who, well, will lose out. A stubborn stand here with no reason will only lead to alienation from the rest of the cricketing world. And can Pakistan, this Pakistan, with the setup that we see before us, really afford all of that? Meanwhile, from India's camp, the news is clear. They will fly to Colombo as per schedule in time to play that match against Pakistan on the 15th of February. That's what's penciled in. They will train, they will practice and address the pre-media press conferences, even as Pakistan still continues to sulk. And if Pakistan doesn't show up, they will pocket the points. India will pocket the points. They have nothing to lose. Pakistan, on the other hand, have more than just those points at stake. Do they comprehend that at this point? And even if they make yet another U-turn here, Will the cricketing world let them live this drama that they created down?
The world doesn't fit in boxes, so why should your news? From battlefields to negotiation tables, from internet outrage to real-world injustice. The conversations everyone is having and the ones they're avoiding. It's the same show, but this new year, Firstpost America gets a new look. I'm Kerry Johnston, and this is Firstpost America.